Ladies and gentlemen, in the ring at this time,
fighting out of the red corner,
the defending champion coming to us from USA.
He weighed in at
favorite to win, and the reigning champion, accustomed to the weight, is generally being overlooked, if not outright dismissed. To be a bantamweight champion, Antonio Vargas.
Ladies and gentlemen, he comes to the ring wearing navy blue with light blue trim and weighed in officially. He is undefeated with 22 wins. 15 of his 22 wins come by way of knockout. At 114.6 pounds, USA, regarded as pound for pound one of boxing's top stars. Hailing from San Antonio, Texas, Ring Magazine champion and unified, he is the reigning and defending WBC and WBO super flyweight champion of the world. Here is Jesse Bam Rodriguez.
What happens when one of boxing's most feared champions steps into the ring against a hungry challenger with everything to gain and nothing to lose? Jesse Bam Rodriguez and Antonio Vargas are about to collide in a fight that could completely reshape the future of their division. Will Bam continue his unstoppable rise toward boxing greatness? Or can Vargas pull off the upset that shocks the entire world? Stay tuned, because this showdown promises explosive action, dramatic moments, and a result nobody can afford to miss. Welcome back to Boxing Havoc, your home for the biggest boxing news, fight previews, analysis, and championship showdowns. Today, we are breaking down the highly anticipated clash between Jesse Bam Rodriguez and Antonio Vargas. This fight features elite skill, world-class speed, knockout power, and career-defining stakes. We'll examine both fighters' strengths, weaknesses, keys to victory, and our final prediction. If you're a true boxing fan looking for the latest fight insights and expert analysis, make sure you watch until the very end. The boxing world is buzzing with excitement as Antonio Vargas prepares to face the unstoppable Jesse Bam Rodriguez in what promises to be one of the most explosive fights of the year. This showdown has all the ingredients of a classic: undefeated momentum, championship ambition, and two fighters hungry to prove they belong at the top. Fans across the globe are already calling it a potential fight of the year candidate, and the anticipation continues to grow with every passing day. Jesse Bam Rodriguez has become one of boxing's brightest stars thanks to his incredible speed, sharp footwork, and relentless pressure. The San Antonio native has already captured world titles in multiple weight classes and built a reputation for dismantling elite opponents with surgical precision. At just a young age, Rodriguez combines experience, intelligence, and killer instinct in a way that makes him one of the most dangerous fighters in the sport today. Antonio Vargas enters this fight with something to prove and everything to gain. The former US Olympian has quietly rebuilt his career with a string of impressive victories, showcasing improved discipline, power, and confidence. Vargas knows that defeating Bam Rodriguez would instantly catapult him into boxing superstardom. He is stepping into the biggest opportunity of his career, and he appears determined to shock the world under the brightest lights. This matchup is fascinating because the fighters bring completely different styles into the ring. Rodriguez thrives on pressure, angles, and non-stop combinations, while Vargas prefers to use his athleticism, reach, and timing to control distance. Boxing fans love stylistic clashes like this because they often produce dramatic momentum swings and unforgettable moments. The question is simple: can Vargas keep Bam at bay, or will Rodriguez break him down with relentless offense? One of the biggest talking points heading into this fight is Rodriguez's ring IQ. Bam does not simply throw punches. He solves opponents round by round. He studies patterns, creates traps, and attacks openings with frightening efficiency. That intelligence has allowed him to dominate world-class competition and adapt in real time during difficult moments. Vargas will need a near-perfect game plan because Rodriguez rarely gives opponents the same look twice. Vargas, however, is not coming in as an underdog without weapons. He possesses explosive athleticism and underrated punching power, especially when he catches opponents during exchanges. His jab and straight right hand could become key tools if he wants to disrupt Rodriguez's rhythm. The challenge will be maintaining focus for 12 rounds against a fighter who constantly forces exchanges and thrives in chaos. Vargas must fight smart, disciplined, and fearless. Another major factor is experience under pressure. Rodriguez has already performed on big stages and against elite champions, while Vargas is still searching for his defining breakthrough moment. Big fight atmosphere can change everything once the opening bell rings. Crowd noise, media attention, and championship expectations create a different level of tension. Rodriguez has proven he can handle that environment, but Vargas believes this is exactly the moment he has been preparing for his entire life. Physically, the fight appears competitive. Vargas has solid size and reach for the division, which could help him establish distance early. Rodriguez, meanwhile, compensates with superior timing and explosive movement. Bam's ability to slip inside and unleash combinations could neutralize any reach advantage if Vargas is not careful. The opening rounds will likely reveal whether Vargas can control range or whether Rodriguez immediately turns the contest into a high-speed firefight. The stakes for both fighters could not be higher. For Rodriguez, a dominant victory would strengthen his claim as one of boxing's pound-for-pound elite and open the door to even bigger superfights. For Vargas, an upset win would transform him overnight into a legitimate championship contender and one of the sport's biggest stories. Careers can change in a single night, and both men understand the magnitude of what is on the line. Training camp reports have only added fuel to the hype. Rodriguez's team says he looks faster and sharper than ever, while Vargas's camp insists he has discovered a new level of maturity and composure. Both fighters appear highly motivated, and neither side is talking about survival. This is not a fight built around caution. It is built around ambition, pride, and the desire to make a statement in front of the entire boxing world. One area where Rodriguez may hold a decisive advantage is body punching. Bam is known for ripping brutal shots downstairs that gradually drain opponents' energy and movement. Over the course of a long fight, those punches can completely change the pace of the action. Vargas must avoid getting trapped on the ropes or standing still after combinations, because Rodriguez excels at punishing opponents who pause even for a second. Defensively, Vargas has improved, but he still faces a massive test against Rodriguez's combination punching. Bam attacks from multiple angles and often finishes sequences with unexpected shots that sneak through guards. Vargas will need active head movement, quick exits, and disciplined counters to avoid being overwhelmed. Simply covering up will not be enough, because Rodriguez is excellent at breaking defenses down over time with volume and accuracy. The mental battle is equally important. Rodriguez enters with confidence earned through championship success, while Vargas carries the hunger of a fighter chasing his breakthrough. Sometimes that desperation can produce extraordinary performances. Other times, it can lead to mistakes against a composed opponent. Whoever controls the emotional tempo of the fight may gain a huge advantage once the action intensifies in the middle rounds. Fans are especially excited because both fighters usually bring entertainment. Rodriguez rarely participates in dull fights, and Vargas has shown a willingness to engage when opportunities appear. That combination often leads to dramatic exchanges and momentum swings. Social media has already exploded with predictions, highlight reels, and debates about whether Vargas can survive Bam's pressure. The atmosphere surrounding this bout feels bigger than a typical title eliminator or showcase fight. For Vargas to win, the blueprint is demanding but possible. He must establish his jab early, keep the fight in the center of the ring, and capitalize on moments when Rodriguez overcommits. Discipline will be everything. If Vargas gets drawn into prolonged exchanges, Rodriguez's speed and combination work could quickly take over. Smart movement, precise counters, and composure under fire are Vargas's best chances to pull off the upset. Rodriguez's path to victory is more straightforward but still dangerous to execute. He needs to close distance, attack the body, and gradually increase pressure until Vargas begins reacting instead of thinking. Bam's greatest strength is forcing opponents into uncomfortable decisions at high speed. Once he gains momentum, he becomes incredibly difficult to slow down. If Rodriguez finds his rhythm early, the fight could turn into a showcase of elite offensive boxing. Many analysts are predicting Rodriguez by late stoppage because of his proven championship pedigree and relentless attack. However, boxing history is filled with nights when a motivated underdog changed everything. Vargas has the athletic ability and determination to make this far more competitive than some expect. That uncertainty is exactly why fans cannot stop talking about the matchup. The outcome feels important, unpredictable, and potentially career-defining for both men. When the opening bell finally rings, all the hype and predictions will disappear. What remains is a battle between two talented fighters chasing greatness. Will Jesse "Bam" Rodriguez continue his rise toward pound-for-pound superstardom, or will Antonio Vargas deliver the upset that shocks the boxing world? One thing is certain: this fight has all the ingredients to become an unforgettable night for fans watching around the globe on Boxing Havoc. What a fascinating matchup between two talented fighters determined to leave their mark on the sport. Whether Jesse "Bam" Rodriguez extends his dominance or Antonio Vargas delivers a stunning upset, This fight is guaranteed to create headlines across the boxing world. We want to hear your prediction. Who wins and how? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest boxing news, fight previews, and exclusive content from Boxing Havoc.